Hello, guys. So you're welcome back to another episode of Me and Me. I'm the first me, is the second me, and yeah, Charlene. Charlene is the last me. You don't know Charlene, but yeah, Charlene, please comment right there that you are the last me. We said it. We promised you would do it. What are we talking about today, Jody?
Today, we're going to be talking about why we go to church.
Why do we go to church?
Why do you go to church? Or why should you go to church?
Why should you go to church?
Hey, so why do we go to church? First and foremost, it's a command. Hebrews 10:25.
Hebrews 10:25. Not forsaking the assembling, the gathering of the saints. Assembling, gathering of saints.
Assembling, gathering.
It's the same thing.
Make up your mind.
Assembling of the saints. Gathering of the saints.
Yes, it's a command that we gather together, we fellowship together. But there are so many more amazing reasons why we should go to church. I will be taking you through a couple of them. It's important to go to church so that you stay connected to the brethren. You know, that's really important. I mean, you should have a new circle of friends, mostly, especially if your old circle of friends were a bad influence upon your life. You know, it would be good to have a new circle of friends who you can be accountable to.
Yeah.
You know, it's also an important thing.
Yeah.
So
And it shouldn't be in secret. Like it should be something open.
Yeah.
You know, so that everybody will see that, yeah, like our friends have changed,
Shouldn't
you know.
be in the shadows.
Yeah, the Facebook statuses have changed. They're not all about gossiping and certain opinions anymore. They're,
Powerful, brother.
you know,
Those kind of stuff.
Yeah, like
I mean, you shouldn't be too. There are a lot of people who, of course, online try to act holier than thou. But if it's coming from your heart, I
Why
mean,
not?
you know, it's between you and God.
Yeah.
You know what you post. But yes, definitely your circle should change so that you don't place yourself in a position where you can be easily tempted or you can
Yeah.
easily backslide
Yeah.
and fall again. If
Yeah.
you used to be in a circle of drinkers, it doesn't make sense to be born again
Yeah.
and still be in that circle of drinkers. Unless you're trying to win them over as well. Unless you're trying to, you know, defend the hope that is in you, you know. So, but other than that,
I really don't know why you should do that. Like be in the circle of drinkers when you were doing that because you want to win them over.
No,
It's an excuse a lot of people use anyway.
well,
So-
you know, at a point, it only makes sense that once you've been, you know, introduced to the wondrous salvation that Jesus has offered, that you go out there and invite as many people as you can.
You can, but here's a point where it was maybe a problem for you. The drinking was a problem for you.
Yeah, I mean,
So why would you want to be in that environment again, saying you want to win them over? It really wouldn't make sense.
maybe after you go and come. Yes. Anyway, it's an amazing thing to be in a fellowship with other worshippers
Yeah,
and other Christians,
yeah.
and sometimes you won't get that presence on your own. There's a time to be alone and have your quiet time with God, have your prayer and worship time. But then there's also a time to be amongst brethren
Yeah.
and to worship together in spirit and in truth. And there's a certain covering, you know, when you go to church that assures you, like during the week, you may have gone through so much, maybe not even a lot of time to pray or worship or have a quiet time, but then,
But being in church alone
yeah,
on Sunday, it makes you kind of even feel spiritual or a little bit pure or holy. Like you text someone, Charlie, I go church, come on. First people like, oh wow, okay, pray for me, oh. You know?
yeah.
That kind of feeling.
Very true,
Like the whole week I've been some way. But I know on Sunday when I enter church,
like things will be all right. Like the message will be for me.
yeah, and
Okay.
sometimes the testimonies are so inspiring. And I get to know that I am not in this alone at all. Or maybe people are going through worse things. So it comes with a lot of encouragement and it strengthens your spirit. So you're going out or starting a week knowing that, nah, like I really have some divine or spiritual force with me. I have come, I have edified myself, I've edified my spirit. I'm going through the week strong and
Amen.
better. You know,
Yeah.
it's an amazing experience. It's an amazing experience.
So it's important to go to church for the renewal of your mind. You know, we're told to put on the new man
Yeah.
once we become a new
New
creation.
creation.
So you have to mortify, you know, yourself. I mean, the old things that used to weigh you down, the evil that is in our hearts because we were dead and desperately wicked.
Yeah.
So the maliciousness, the envy, all these things, the fornication, the adultery, all these evil things have to slowly die away from our system. And even our thoughts and imaginations about certain things also have to die away.
And it's a process.
It's a process. I mean, when you give your life to Christ, you become a spiritual baby. So you need to be taught. So you have to be in the church to hear the word of God. And hearing the word of God renews your mind. It heals you of all the old things that, you know, used to plague you. But it doesn't happen overnight.
It doesn't.
You know, it's not a quick fix or a pill that you just take and you're like, oh, I'm changed, I'm renewed.
Because when you get born again, or you know, you are a new creation, you've been born again. No one just expects you to be a baby forever. Or when you've been born, they're like, oh, you're a baby, you're growing up, you've gotten to a stage. Okay, cool, we know he exists. But everybody wants or expects you to grow. And you can't take milk forever. It has to be a process. So you have to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going.
Until you start taking strong meats.
Until you start taking strong meat and bones.
That's when you know that, yes, Charlie, you're deep in the word now.
And you're getting there.
You're getting there. It's amazing.
I mean, so guys, you can share with us why you go to church.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
why you think
there's so
you
many
should.
other reasons.
There's so many other reasons
why we go to church. We just decided to share a few with you. But
Just
yeah,
a few.
hey, in the comments, tell us why you go to church, why it's important for you. I mean, there's probably one reason that stands out.
Yeah.
For you, maybe it's the command, so you just make sure that you're fulfilling the command. But it should be more than that. Eventually, you should reach a point where you love going to church. I mean,
Yes.
Sunday is my favorite day, honestly.
It's my favorite day.
I always look forward to it because, you know, you meet family, you meet friends. There's work in the church that gives you fulfillment. So, hey, I love it. For some,
I love it.
different reason or not.
Yeah.
But hey, that's how it is. So thanks for watching,
Thanks,
guys.
for watching.
Don't forget to do all the amazing things that we want you to do, which is
Subscribe, like, comment. What else? Share. Share.
yes. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.